Guys, welcome to the channel Info Hub with Sontashe. My name is Bitumelo Tumi Sontashe. Welcome everybody. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome. If you are a new subscriber, welcome, and thank you so much for the sub. So I think by now we already know that I work as a call center or contact center agent. So in this video I'll be sharing what it is like actually to work as a call center agent. Stay tuned. So I work as a call center agent or contact center agent. It's like the same thing, right? So for a hardware company, Leroy Merlin. So Leroy Merlin is basically a hardware company. So this is where you go when you want to build a house, and when you're done with building your house, you want to renovate your house, you want to paint, you want to change your bathroom, you want to do all those things. Leroy Merlin is basically the place to go to, all right? So my job there is to make sure that the customers, you as the customer, are happy, you know, and whatever query that you log, it gets solved. All right, so that is my mandate. That is basically my job. I need to make sure that the queries are solved and the customer is happy. All right, so this can be tricky at times. It can be really tricky. It can like be like the worst emotionally, can be hey, the worst mentally, but I guess at the same time you learn a lot. At the same time you grow as a person. It allows you to grow, to, you know, to become a better being, you know. As I've said, guys, my job is to basically solve queries, right? Is to make sure that whatever query the customer has logged, whether by phone call, whether through email, whether through social media, that is WhatsApp, email, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, is to make sure that the query is escalated to the relevant department, to the relevant person, and overall to make sure that the query is solved. All right, so you get your simple queries, like you have your Tembi on the line, is calling in. Hi, I want to know how much is your 2020 paint. All right, so that is easy. I just check rather how much is your 20-liter what paint, and then I tell Tembi the price. It is 20 rand. That's it. It's query solved. And then you have your intensinyana queries, like, okay, I placed an order on the 19th of August and now is the 25th of September. I still haven't received my order. And then you as a call center agent, you are like, yo, Ziakala. You basically have to track where is the customer's order and make sure that they do get their order. All right, so at times you get the understanding customers, and then you get, I don't want to say difficult customers, because you paid, it's your money, and then where is your order? So you want an answer now. You don't want to be told, Wuti, we are still investigating, and so on and so on. So you get those customers who will tell you, look here, child, that is my money, I want my order now. So I don't care who you have to call, who you have to, you know, ask, and so on. I want my order now, I want the answers now. And then you are like, they like, I don't know either where your order is, just give me time to try sort this out. All right, so those are like your intense queries. And then you get maybe a customer placed an order, and then in placing their order, they placed maybe an order to buy 5 paints, and then the system was showing the website. By the system, when I say system, I mean website. And then the website, maybe it was showing that we had maybe 10 paints available, and then the customer is buying the 10 yonk. All right, so in buying 10 paints, we have another customer maybe in store, they are also buying paint, and then they buy 2. All right, and then how jiggy the customer is like, okay, they call them maybe at times, okay, they call the customer, the store will call the customer and notify them that, okay, we see you placed an order, for 10 paints. Unfortunately, we only have 8 paints, so we're going to deliver the 8 and refund you the 2 paints. If you agree, all right, we do that. And then you are the customer, you are waiting for your refund. Heban, it's 2 weeks down the line, I still haven't received my refund. What's happening, you know? So you would call, send us an email or a WhatsApp, send a DM or an inbox on Facebook. All right, Guti, where is my refund? This is my order number. You told me there is no, you only have stock for 8, and you're going to refund me 2. Where is my money? I'm waiting for my 40 rand. Where is my 40 rand? So my job basically is to track and to see where is the 40 rand of the customer. So basically I call first the supply chain. All right, you said for order 1, 2, 3 you are going to deliver 8 paints and refund the 2 because you don't have stock for 10. Did you send the request to finance to do the things to make sure that the customer gets their money back? All right, yes, I did send, I did cancel the 2, I did notify the relevant department to send through a refund request. All right, and then I call the next department. Did you send the request? Mind you, the whole process, it's not as easy I make it out to be, because at times they're also busy at the store with customers, so you can't get hold of a person to assist you at that moment when you have a customer on the line and so on. So it can make the process to be, you know, a bit tricky because you're not getting hold of someone to assist you at the time you need the assistance, right? So that is the only thing that I would say it makes the process to be a bit tricky, because you are not getting hold of someone to help, to tell you, why is James still asking about the refund that was requested 2 weeks ago? And then you notify the customer because, oh, actually finance advised that the refund was actually processed yesterday, therefore you have to wait 72 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 24 hours, 10 days, 15 days, and so on. So yeah, you basically are doing that. You are making sure that the customer is sorted, is helped, is happy. You know, one thing I have learned by being a call center agent is that more than anything, customers want feedback. You know, it's not about basically giving me what, as much as they might be, maybe for example waiting for their order. It's about keeping the customer in the loop. All right, so we have a delay because of blah 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 blah, things happen, you know, we have a delay because of blah 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 blah. But if you keep quiet, how am I supposed to know that kona ingaki here and there? So I think I basically learned communicating skills. Yeah, so now I'm still learning though. I am still learning. Like, I'm one person, I would say, okay, I'll text you, and like I don't, or I'll read your text, for some reason I do not respond. But this job has taught me to be prompt, you know, in responding, to be prompt in giving people feedback. So whoop, whoop, I have learned that as a call center agent. That is the number one thing that I've learned. And then secondly, what I've learned as a contact center agent is that you have to know when to respond. You know, it's not everything that you need to react to. As much as the customer is angry, and I'm also human, I've learned to know self-control and to understand where this person is coming from. They might just, you might just answer, you welcome to dun 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 dun. Hey, you are a bunch of fools. Blah 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 blah. You know, I've learned to control myself and not like retaliate and be like, kemang fulu, you see. So I've learned to really I've learned self-control, that no matter how angry I am or pissed I am or hurt I am, no, I've learned to control my emotions. I've learned to control my emotions. But to be honest, guys, it's not easy. And my first 2 months, first 2 months, the first month rather, I started taking calls, because the first month I rather. I went to the store and I did the training of different departments in the store, just to get the feel how it's like to work at the store, to get the feel how it's like, you know, to work at supply chain, so that you would know as a contact center agent, when you're not getting hold of someone, that they are probably busy picking order, they're probably busy assisting a customer if you are a sales consultant. So I did that training for a month, and then the second month I did training, the calls and so on. So my first month of taking calls and emails, I remember there was this customer. It was an email, the customer bought in Tontoni, and the item was out of stock, and it's an import. So basically, if we say we are going to have to like order from the supplier, it's gonna like take for a long time, and you understand that they want the item now and so on. This customer did not write a very long email telling me how incompetent I was, how this, how that. Guys, I read that email. Did I not cry? Did I not cry? Guys, I cried. Like, I was like, God, Hobaning Mara Jehovah. Hey, did I not cry? Like, I think I read, I don't want to lie, I meditated on that email. I read it and I read it and I read it and I read it, and then I cried. I cried. I cried. And then after that email, I was like, never again will I let anybody tell me who I am. I know who I am. Therefore, whatever perception, whatever thoughts, whatever ntontoni you have about me, it has nothing to do with me. I mean, I know my truth and I know who I am. So guys, like that email, it almost broke me. I was like, no, what? I'm quitting this job. I don't want to be here. I want to be a teacher, not this. Hey, can't God, everything happens for a purpose, guys. We learn whatever position you might be in at that particular moment, whether you want to be there or it's not what you are aiming to be at. Look at it from a perspective of, what am I learning, in that process? What am I learning in that position? What am I learning in that level? And trust and believe me, you are learning tons. You are learning a lot. And it really is contributing into making you the person you are meant to be in this world. So everything, every step, everything that we do in this life, I believe it's for a purpose. And I believe God has just planned everything out, and then it will work out. It will work out. Whether you are doing whatever, if you don't like it, it will work out. And then from that thing, you are truly learning something. So personally, I have learned to control my emotions, to control how I react to certain situations. I've learned to be prompt in communication. I've learned to follow up on things quickly and not wait and not delay things. Number 3 or 4, I've lost count, guys. I've learned to not procrastinate things. I've learned not to delay things unnecessarily. Sometimes you just need to get something done now. Don't say I will do it because if you have an Anna or who's going to send an email and be like, Bitumelo, what is the feedback, what is happening? You don't want a customer to be always reminding you that you need to solve their query, So I've learned to be prompt. I've learned to act swiftly, to do things fast, man. Try your best to get things done as quick as you can. Though there might be hindrances here and there because of you not getting hold of certain people who you need to assist in solving the query. But I've learned as well to follow up on things quickly, to respond quickly, because I would read it and I'll be like, I would read and just unsign my mind and not get back to you. But I think I am getting better and better. My family, my friends, they know I am getting better and better as a person. So I've learned, I think being at a call center environment, it has groomed me to be, a sophisticated lady. It has groomed me to, it's grooming me, I think it's preparing me that when I get to that position as a teacher, I wouldn't be saying, I will mark the papers next week. and the marks are needed now, you know. So it's preparing me to be a better human being and to just work under pressure. Oh, because child, it can get really under pressure. For an instance, there was an incident whereby we had a wrong price on an item, a generator. Oh, it was supposed to be 10,000 rands, and then we said it was 1 rand. Was it 1 rand or 1,000? I don't remember. Oh, child, did we not have high volumes of calls, emails? Hey, I bought this. Hey, I will take you to Tontoni. It was a mess. So I've also learned to work under pressure. Like, I've learned to work under pressure, to apologize, to work under pressure. It doesn't matter who's at fault, you know. If it's someone at marketing or at whatever, I've learned to take the responsibility and understand that we are working as a team, we are human beings, and we do make mistakes. So I've learned to also work under pressure and to do my part, and to go the extra mile. Sometimes you really need to go an extra mile for a customer. Don't just say, Mina told the manager to call the customer. You actually need to make sure that the manager does call the customer, because at the end of the day, is a manager and they're probably dealing with 110 other issues. So you need to make sure that yes, the manager has called the customer. So I have learned a lot as a call center agent, and I am still learning a lot. And yeah, so I've come to notice that some people are interested in working as a call center agent. So I will leave a link in the description box down below so that you can check out some opportunities that are available. It might be as a call center agent or as a sales consultant. You know, you will never know where it will take you. Might start as an agent, end up as an HOD, and so on. So it's all about learning, guys. As much as you get money to do this, you know, the money is about getting you to the level that you want to be at. All right, so I'll leave the link in the description box down below, and you can just check out the opportunities or vacancies that are available, and then yeah, give it a shot, submit your CV, upload, apply, and then we pray. And obviously we pray here we are a praying team. You know, we are a praying team. We pray, we put in the work, and it will definitely pay off. And this is how we wrap up our video for today. My name is Kibi Tumelo, Tumi Sontashe. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the description box, on the comment section rather, down below, or on Instagram, or on my emails. Bye, take care, and stay blessed.